Hey guys, it's the Diecast Man here, bringing you another review. Today it's on two 1/18 scale Mercedes SLs. The one that you see in white is the SL63, and the one that you see in black is the SL65. These are from, 2009, 2010, and I also have an SL63 and an SL65 from 2013 or 14 or whenever the style was after this. I'm not sure, those cars aren't dated either, but I'm going to do another video after this one of those two cars as kind of sort of a comparison video to give you guys a good idea in the differences and similarities, more of similarities between these two models since they are very similar. So yeah, with that out of the way, let's get started. So I'm for the purposes of this having the top down, I'm going to be reviewing the SL63, but just kind of going alongside with the SL65, even though they virtually are exactly the same model except for the top, the badging, and the engine. But other than that, they are, exactly the same model. And the color, of course. So, on to the SL63. Looking at the front, you got the regular, Mercedes grille here with the emblem, and then the little embossed Mercedes logo there as well. Headlights, the typical SL550 you saw on my other one. They're the same headlights as that. And then the far end plate and lots of little nozzles and things. And then your driving lights. So, and then same exact thing goes for the SL65. So then, moving on to the side here. Sorry. Moving on to the side. You got the wheels, right? That nice 5-spoke AMG design. Very, very iconic, and the calipers do not spin through the rotors, unfortunately. I know when you guys like that, and I like it too, but you don't see it that often on many Maistos these days, unfortunately. And then the badge there on the side, that's one of the ways that you can always tell if something's an AMG or not, and this says 6.3 liter AMG. I think it says bi-turbo, but maybe not in 2009 or whatever. And then vents there, nice intakes. And then, of course, the real difference of this would just be the badge on the side, which does say V12 bi-turbo. There we go, there's the bi-turbo. That was a mistake, I apologize. And then, yeah, just the same sort of car. So then, moving on to the back of these two vehicles, you got the huge 4 chrome tip exhaust ports back there, and then the antenna back here, which doesn't move. And then we've got SL63 AMG. And then the taillights are very, very nice. They're just about exactly the same as the SL550. You guys can go watch that review, too, that I did. It's basically the same car as this. This car is just a little more souped up in this model, not in real life. Don't think that that's not true. But, and then SL65. The plate changes, but really there's not, you guys can take a look at that, there's really not any differences, really at all, which is pretty funny. So because this is a convertible, it's going to be a lot easier for me to get interior shots, so I will do the most of the review on this. So then the hood kind of stays up and kind of doesn't sometimes, it depends on how it's feeling, but today it wants to stay up, so that's always a good thing. So then there is all of the opening parts on this one. And then the SL65, same goes. Let's see if the hood will stay up on this one. Ah, it will. Alright, cool. So then, there you go. So taking a look at the engine of the SL63, tons of detail. The nice plastic insert doesn't move at all. It's very solid in there. And then it says AMG. You can see all the cylinders. It looks really, really nice. And the funny thing is, these engines really are the same. That's kind of the thing that I was extremely disappointed about, because this is where I feel like Maisto definitely cheaped out, because these two engines are exactly the same, and obviously the one on the left is a V8 and the one on the right is a V12. So the only really thing that's different is the coloration. This one is a lot darker than this one is, but there's no difference in the engine shape or anything. There's no extra cylinders or anything. So I definitely wish that they did that. So yeah, that kind of stinks. So then moving on to the interior, It's very, very similar to the SL550. Just you know, carbon, and it's the AMG wheel. I'm not sure if the wheel was actually different or not, but power steering does work great. You can see the gauges there. It all looks very, very nice. Yeah, it looks very, very good actually. So much easier to review the interior of a convertible. And then you see the nav screen there in the center. Yeah, it all looks very, very good. The seats are exactly the same, except they just have the little AMG thing on there, which is a very nice touch. You can see the air scarves and the seat belts and everything. Looks very, very good. Same goes, obviously, for in here. Alright, moving on to the trunks of these beasts. They're exactly the same, just some black plastic and not a whole lot to see. I love the back of this particular gen though. They did a very good job on the back. So then on the bottom here, it's going to be the same on both cars. It's just some, you know, you just got some plastic here right out to the exhaust, and then Mercedes-Benz SL63 AMG, scale 118. So yeah, I mean, you guys can make up your mind on which model you want. In reality, though, the SL63 is really basically better unless you want a V12, but the V12, you know, is more maintenance and everything, and it is more of a hassle. But it is definitely cooler. People definitely love SL65s more than they do SL63s, even though there's not really a huge difference in 0 to 60 time, which is kind of funny, but there is a massive difference in price. So both are great cars. You guys can tell me what you think and which one maybe you'd buy as a model and which one you'd buy in real life. So yeah, hopefully you enjoyed this video. We'll have the gen after this of the same SL63 and SL65 sort of comparison review type of video format. Not really sure what to call it. I don't have an official name. But as always, if you like this video or found it helpful, please make sure to smash the thumbs up button and subscribe to the channel if you are new and you like videos like this of 1/18 scale diecast reviews. So with this comparison video, I guess we'll call it, of the SL65 and SL63 made by Maisto, it's the Diecast Man, signing off.